Yesterday we discussed how we conduct tests for different food materials. Once you observe this one, what is a potato pieces. This one?
Bread.
Okay. And this one?
Rice.
Is raw rice or cooked rice?
Cooked rice.
Cooked rice. What this one once read?
Sodium hydroxide
Pellets. Once observe?
Sodium hydroxide.
Okay. And now this one?
Copper
Sulfate.
Copper sulfate.
Copper sulfate. What this one? Iodine solution. What the chemical we needed for carbohydrate test?
Iodine solution.
Iodine solution. What the chemicals we needed for protein test?
Sulfur.
Copper sulfate and sodium hydroxide. What it is called? This is spatula. Observe this one. This is spatula. And these are test tubes. Observe. These are
Test tubes.
Test tubes. What it is? This is dropper. Okay? This is dropper. First, we have to find out whether the food material contain protein or not, whether the food material contain carbohydrate or not. We have taken rice, cooked rice, bread, potato pieces and milk. This is raw milk. Okay? First, we have to prepare iodine solution. How to prepare iodine solution? We have to take a half filled water with test tube. Once observe, I filled water up to half. Half of the water I taken in test tube. Now, I'll add iodine solution to it. A few drops of iodine is needed. Then the completely dissolved iodine solution will be formed. We have to stir. So, it is
Iodine solution.
what I taken first in test tube.
Water.
I filled test tube with half water and I added few drops of iodine into it. So I prepared iodine solution. We have to keep aside. Okay? Then we have to prepare sodium hydroxide solution. Once observe how the sodium hydroxide solution is. It looks like crystal. It is in the form of crystal and it is in the color white. These are the sodium hydroxide pellets. Okay. Now I will take a few pellets into the test tube. We should be careful when we prepare sodium hydroxide solution, because when we add water to the sodium hydroxide pellets, it will give heat to you. When we touch it, it gives heat. That is exothermic reaction. Okay? We have to stir it. Okay. Now sodium hydroxide solution is prepared. Okay. We have to keep aside. And now we will prepare another solution. We are needed for testing other food material, protein food test. we needed copper sulfate. Observe how copper sulfate is. It is blue in color and it is in the form of solid. Okay? It is in the form of solid and it is blue in color. Okay? Now again I will take another test tube and I will add a spatula of copper sulfate into the test tube. Now we will prepare copper sulfate solution. Okay? I am adding a few ml of water into it. Sodium hydroxide solution. Now, with the help of dropper, we have to add all the solution to the food material. Now, I am taking rice. This is cooked rice. Okay. Now, I am taking iodine solution. What the color of iodine solution? Orange. Brown, orange or light yellow. Okay. What I said you? If any food material contain carbohydrates in high amounts, when we add iodine solution, when we pour a few drops of iodine solution on that food material, it turns into which color?
Blue.
Yes, very good. Blue black color. I am taking few drops of iodine solution with the help of dropper. And I am adding these drops of this iodine solution into the rice. Observe it. Okay. And I am taking another few drops of iodine solution and I will add these iodine solution drops into bread. Observe this one. Keep aside. So, we have to declare, we can conclude what it is, the food material which contain high amount of carbohydrates. When we add this iodine solution, a few drops of iodine solution to that food material, it converts into which color?
Blue.
Which color you are saying? Blue black color. This bread is converted into blue black color. Iodine solution is in orange or brown color, but when we add that iodine solution to this food materials, potato peas, cooked rice and bread, it is converted into blue black color. That means these foods are rich in
Carbohydrates.
yes. So remember this one. These foods are rich in carbohydrate. Keep aside. Now we will test protein detection. We have to take a few ml of milk into a test tube. This is raw milk. I took raw milk. I am adding this milk. I am taking milk into the test tube. Okay. Few ml of milk I have taken in test tube. Observe. Now I am adding copper sulfate and sodium hydroxide solution into it. This is sodium hydroxide solution and this is copper sulfate solution. We already prepared with the crystals of sodium hydroxide pellets and copper sulfate pellets. Now I am taking we have to add 2-3 drops of copper sulfate solution into the milk. Okay? Observe. Enough. We have to add 10 drops of sodium hydroxide. We already prepared this sodium hydroxide solution. Okay? I added sodium pellets into this water. Pure water. So we have to add 10 drops. So we have to stir for 5 minutes. Which color is appearing? That means pale violet or purple. Already I said you, any food material, when we add a few drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of sodium hydroxide solution on that food material, if it gives purple or pale violet color, it indicates the food material is rich in, that is protein. The food, it indicates it is rich in protein. I already said yesterday, protein test is conducted by using copper sulfate solution and sodium hydroxide solution, and we add these solutions 2 drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of sodium hydroxide into milk. It is converted into purple or pale violet. Okay? So milk is rich in protein. Calcium is the mineral. We have to do another test for mineral detection. It is protein. So we come to know milk is rich in protein. Okay? By using these methods, we come to know rice, bread and potato pieces are rich in carbohydrates. Milk is rich in protein. Okay? So we just learned those topics theoretically, but now we learn by practically, experimentally, which type of component is present in these food items and which type of component is present in milk. Is it clear now? Which solutions are needed for protein test? Sodium hydroxide solution, copper sulfate solution. Which solution is needed for carbohydrate test? Iodine solution. We have taken a half fillet water with test tube and we added a few drops of iodine reagent into this test tube. And we have prepared sodium hydroxide and copper sulfate solutions by adding a spatula of copper sulfate crystals into half filled water and also a spatula or 2 spatulas of sodium hydroxide pellets into half filled water with test tube. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes,
All of you, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So we came to know rice, bread and potato pieces are rich in carbohydrate. Milk is rich in
Protein.
Very good. This is our second lesson activity, components of
Food.